So we're here at Camelback Ranch. As far as I'm concerned, the finest Cactus League facility out there. This place is absolutely beautiful. So we're just here hanging out. There's not a whole lot of stuff making news with the team. They had yesterday off, so really, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on with them. But we're gonna go find out. Spring training is the most casual, laid back. You just sort of show up, do your thing, and I mean, it's really not like a baseball game at all. I mean, it's a baseball game. You do all your work the 2 hours before the baseball game. Once the baseball game starts, you're pretty much done working.
A little bit of loneliness, a little bit of disregard, handful of complaints, but I can't help the fact that everyone can see.
This requires a lot of journalistic expertise, years in college, years of training, to be able to come out here on a beautiful 75-degree day and watch guys stretch.
Back off, I'll take you on, headstrong to take on anyone. I know that you are wrong, headstrong, we're headstrong.
I'm not going to comment on the rotation as far as, I mean, he's still fighting to make this team.
You know, that he's, you know, a viable option in short. Not just
answer that for you.
Well, I think so. I think he's playing fine. He can handle the position.
You can't really tell anything from a guy from how he hits in the cages, but it's fun to watch because they all have such beautiful swings, and their form is perfect, and their hands are, you know, where they put their hands and how you can just tell they've swung a baseball bat 100,000 times in their life. It's just so fluid and easy to watch. I don't know. I just totally became like a seam-head baseball geek there in the last 5 minutes, I know. She comes to every game. She comes to almost every spring training game. She comes to almost every spring training workout, practice, even before they start playing the games. She is, in a very good way, a very positive way, she is crazy about Arizona Diamondbacks baseball. She's been coming to these games since '99, 2000, and she's been a staple. Managers have come and gone, players have come and gone, owners have come and gone. For crying out loud, colors have come and gone. It went from purple and teal to Sedona red and black. But Susan's always here, always here. We were talking with AJ before the game, and he described you almost like a free agent acquisition. I mean, do you feel like that? I mean, you've been here for a while now, but because of what happened last year, do you feel like you're almost a free agent acquisition?
I don't know. I've never really thought about it like that. You know, last year is definitely a year I want to put behind me, and it's in the past, and it's something that you know, I think made me realize how much I love the game and how much I take for granted my health sometimes. And I'm just glad that, you know, it's over. It's in the past. Yeah. I went down to Dominican, played well, and back to being a baseball player.
When you're out here, what are you working on? What do you during BP, during pregame warm-ups? What are you trying to do?
From an outfield standpoint, it's probably the closest thing to a live game you can get is off the bat. So you're working a couple rounds of that in outfield. And for me, from a personal standpoint, when I'm taking BP, I just try to stay up the middle. Just line drive after line drive, and you know, I think that's my game, and you know, it's something I stick to.
All right, so that's your behind-the-scenes look at a Diamondback spring training game. I know there's a lot going on out here. It's kind of hard to keep up with it all, but I think we showed you a little bit of everything. Got Connor Jackson, AJ Hinch, Susan, one of the greatest fans in the whole world, out here watching the Diamondbacks. We'll do this again. There's a lot more to see when they're at Chase Field. We'll take you inside the press box. We'll talk to Schulte and Candy. We'll talk to Darren and Gracie. We'll take you inside the fish tank after a game for a post-game show and kind of what that looks like. So we'll do this again then, but out here from Camelback Ranch in Glendale, on the KTAR.com commish, Dave Burns. Thanks for watching. We'll have more on this during the regular season once it starts from Chase Field.